Hi everyone, welcome to another At the Bench update, and today is a 2-stroke petrol powered hedge trimmer special, which are here outside because it's been going all morning. I've been waiting for it to stop, it's not going to, so we're here today. So I apologise for the background noise, it shouldn't be too loud hopefully. Before we get going today, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the little bell notifications, get notified of all our latest videos, click the like button and leave a comment. I do read and reply to all the comments and appreciate everybody that takes the time to leave a comment on the channel. And of course, if you scroll up in the description, there's a link to a big long list of all the items I use in my videos, so if you see anything, you should be able to find it in there. So it's been a couple of weeks since the last bench update. Busy doing things, not really feeling like doing it, but we're back and we've got a bit of progress today, so not too bad at all. So there's a few things I want to chat about today. Number one, Mods for Heroes. We're going to do an auction, I hope we are, on the 3rd of April. We put the feelers out asking for any donations of unwanted kits you don't want, yada yada yada, explaining it, and what we need is anything you don't think you're going to build, preferably new. It needs to be new really, because we're going to auction these off, to be sent to Models for Heroes, and on the 3rd of April, on the Friday night show, we'll auction them off and all the proceeds will go to that fantastic charity. If you don't know what Models for Heroes is, Google it. It's a fantastic charity set up by Malcolm and all the guys and girls over there, and they help support, rehabilitate, and focus ex-men and service women, people with PTSD and issues and what have you, more positively using the medium of modelling. So it's a great charity. We've done auctions before, it's always done well. But speaking to Malcolm yesterday, apparently there's nothing at all been sent yet. Without the kits, we can't do the auction, so we need to dig deep. I've got a few things I'm going to do. I'm sure a few of the guys have as well, but we still need a few kits donated. If you've got anything you can donate, go to the Models for Heroes website. Just put Models for Heroes into Google. Look for the British address, send it to Malcolm. Please put on the parcel for ISM auction, and hopefully we can get a load of kits together and help support this brilliant charity. So please, please, please dig deep and let's see what we can do. Right, so that's out of the way. Number two, I've been asked a lot of people lately how I'm doing with my health. Yeah, good. So I thought I'd just do it on here, get it out of the way, and hope everyone will watch this. But yeah, getting there well. Blood pressure's hopefully coming down. They've put my medication on that. My warfarin seems to be pretty stable at the minute, so that's going well. Still having a few reactions to the tablets, I think, at the minute. They are reacting with me, and my anxiety was through the roof. It's been better over the last couple of days, but it's still through the roof. So yeah, it's just been taking it day by day. I'm really joking. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there slowly, and feel a bit more positive, and hopefully we can move on. Weight loss is still continuing. I'm back at the weight loss nurse on the 27th. Lost another half stone last month, so that's good going. So that's 1.5 stone since January, and hopefully we're a bit more off this month as well. So yeah, that's going pretty positively. I just need to get this anxiety under control, because that's driving me nuts at the minute, but it's been okay the past couple of days. I've been having a good clear out of the stash, which I think always helps, maybe a bit of a rejig and change things around. So got rid of a lot of the bike kits. I've got rid of my doubles, they've gone, because looking at them thinking I didn't need them, I was just hoarding them at the end of the day. I've got one of each kit still, one of every kit I want to build. I've got spare decals for most of them, so we're all good. So I cleared out a lot of kits. Then I went through the car kits and decided what am I going to build, what I'm not going to build, and again cleared some out, because they're taking up room in here and I can't buy any more kits in the meantime. Whereas doing that clears up room for probably another 15 kits. So when I see kits, I can buy them now because I've got something to put them. So that's why I do it. I've got multiples of stuff I'm not going to build. My philosophy is, if you're not going to build it next 12 months, I'm going to get rid. I've got a couple of exceptions to the rules there, but for the most part, that's how I do it. So a lot of those kits have been sold. I've still got a few more for sale. These are still for sale. If you're interested, let me know. They are for sale on Facebook. If you've got any interest, just drop me a message and we can sort something out. And that's it then, the last of the kits that I'm going to sell have gone. And what I'm buying with the money is watches. I've gone watch mad lately, absolutely mad. So that's yeah, keeping me entertained as well. So that's that. Ultimate. We had a massive, and I mean huge, backlog back when I was ill. There was like 100 orders that were getting added to every day. There was like 8 shop orders, and we were struggling to catch up. We are in a small business. There's only myself and Hannah here at this side of UMP that do the packing and process and what have you. And Hannah does most of that. I help when needed. And it's just been manic. Not enough days in the week. And even though stress is supposed to be reduced, I think it's upped it a bit because we're manic. We've had no time for ourselves, no time to do anything. But getting these orders out is important, massively important, and that's what we've been focusing on. We're very nearly there. Shop orders are all done, which is fantastic because they're huge orders to get out of the way. And the personal orders will be caught up after the weekend. Fingers crossed. So it's great. So thanks everyone that supported, put orders in, keep them coming in. It's not a problem at all. And thanks everyone who's been patient. We really do appreciate it, and we are very, very sorry. We are only a small company, but I don't know if people think we're huge, but there is only 3 of us in the company. So yes, mega, mega busy. So we are getting there with that as well. A few people have asked about the bike build as well. Bike build's still there. I've not quit it. I will get back to it. We're trying to keep my mind focused and positive. I've just been building things that are quick, out of the way, keeps me busy all the time. The bike builds I build very in depth. And I was talking to Jim, a friend of mine, Jim, the other day, saying with the cars, I'll let little flaws slide. So there's a little bit of dust I can't quite polish out. I'll get rid of it as good as I can and think, right, I'm not going to push it and ruin it. That's not a problem. Or if an interior part doesn't go quite right, again, I think, oh well, it's just one of those things. No kits are perfect. And that's the way I look at it. With the bikes, I am an absolute perfectionist. If you see my bike builds, you'll know how much I put into them, and if I'm not happy, I will strip that part and start again. All the bikes I've built, the 3 Hondas and the ZXR RBI, are immaculate, spotless, as good as I can possibly do. So to do that when you're not quite feeling it is hard work, and that's the point. It's hard work. So the bike build's still going ahead, 100%. It's still, if it's under this bench, it's getting done. And currently under here is the bike, the Skyline, the Chevelle. So they're all definitely in progress. And I've got my John Player Special BMW and my Volvo touring car. They're all under here. They're all going to get done at some point, and they will get finished. I promise we will get back to that bike. Just let me get my head a little bit sorted, and we'll get back to it, 100%. Another build that's coming up is, I mentioned it in my last bench update, I learned that somebody I spoke to on Facebook a lot, quite a bit actually, passed away last year, and his wife asked one of our other members, could we do a buddy build in his honour, and I'm more than happy to do that. I spoke to his wife Becky, it was lovely, and she's over the moon that we're going to do. So starting on the 16th, in 3 days, we're going to do a 3-month-long buddy build, well, group build. I want it to be primarily cars, because that's what Mark built, but we're going to open it to everything. Anything and everything you want to build, in Mark's honour, we'll get them built. You've got 3 months, so there's no need to rush, and we'll get that built in his honour. I'm going to build Tamiya's Mitsubishi Evo 6, it's Tommy Makinen's car, so I've got the kit, paint, I've got the Marlboro decals for it, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm starting that in 3 days. If you want to join in, all the info is over on ISM. I'll bump it up today and join in, and we can honour Mark, fellow modeller, in the best way that we can. So there we are. Right, we've got another finished build as well. So obviously we've got our builds are in progress in a minute, which we'll look at in a second. But we've got a finished build as well, so we'll very quickly talk about this. So I took Tamiya's Toyota Supra GT kit and made it a road car. It's what I've been doing a lot lately. I've been enjoying it, and I thought, yeah, let's do this. So we got the kit. We're using the kit wheels. We got a spoiler. My buddy Adam Challenger sent me a standard spoiler and an aftermarket one. I preferred the standard looking one to the kit one, so we added that. And that's it. So we primed this in UMP Grey Primer. It was painted in Gravity Spain Lantana Purple, which is a McLaren colour. Absolutely beautiful purple. It was then cleared in Gravity 2K, the Spanish one. Again, polished up with the Ultimate Polishes. Yes, Ultimate Polishes, you heard me. They'll be out very soon, by the way, a couple of weeks probably. So they were polished with that, flattered with micro mesh to get rid of any flaws, then polished up and given a wax. And it came out well, not bad at all. Not the most inspiring build for me, not the most interesting. These older Tamiya kits aren't as good as the newer ones in my opinion. They're a bit more simple and they're not as enjoyable. But it came out well, very interesting colour, great looking car. Always loved the twin turbo Supra, the old one back then. And I'm happy with it. So it's another build off the bench. I think we're up to, I think I was build number 8 of the year so far, and then the Skyline will be 9, Chevelle 10. So we're doing well so far this year. You can tell how busy I've been. But that's the Supra done too. Right, let's go overhead and let's see what we're working on at the minute. Right, so this is what we're currently building at the minute. We're building Tamiya's V-Spec 2 Skyline R34 GTR. So this is one of the harder boxes to find. You can find the Z-Tune brand new and the blue V-Spec 1 offering quite easy. This one is a bit more elusive. I think it's out of production. You can still get a hero there. It's not great at all, and I'll explain why in a minute. But I'm building this with my buddy Sam. He's building the blue variant, the V-Spec 1. I got this on eBay along with the Tamiya dress up part set. So in there you get wheels, you get some decals, which we didn't use a lot of because I thought it was a little bit tacky. We get the stripes for the side and the bottom, whatever. So I've not used all those. I'll go through what I did use in a minute. So you get those, you get wheels, very nice Nismo wheels, which we will be using. You get a larger exhaust, you get bigger brakes. There's different decals, different steering wheel, different speakers, and these lower side skirts as well. And this is the decal scheme, so it's a stripe along the edge with a checker flag at the back, checker flag across the bonnet, and I think it looks a bit old, a bit boy racer-ish, so I didn't do it, didn't use it. So this is me and Sam building this in a minute, no time scale, just as and when we get it done. I think we're both kind of up to the same point. I think Sam's done a little bit of work on his chassis, which I haven't got to just yet. But as you can see, everything else is untouched. There's the part set, or what's left of it. So we've got disc, steering wheel, intercooler, exhaust, wheels, so on and so forth. So it's not a bad little set. I paid £30 for that on eBay for the lot, so pretty happy with that. But the kit is old. It's showing its age. It's not great. So what I've done so far is all the kit has been prepped, primed, painted in Bayside Blue from Splash, which I'm not a big fan of the Splash paints. They're a bit unreliable, a little bit inconsistent, but this blue has gone down really well. It's a beautiful colour, and of course the Gravity 2K went down fantastic. This was done yesterday morning. It's still curing properly, but apart from a few slight dust spots, only a couple of small ones here and there, which will polish out quite easy. It looks good. Spoiler's done. We had a little bit of carbon. There was a carbon decal in that dresser part set, so we've added that too, and the wing mirrors are done as well. But the main flaw on this kit is the back here, where the bumper joins, which is just, let me zoom in a touch, just along there is not a great fit. This panel line that's on the kit, it's not a glued part, is terrible. It's full of flash, and it can make more mess than good trying to remove the flash, so be very careful with that. Goes right on the back and on the other side, so the whole back end of this one is terrible. So just bear that in mind. The blue one I've not looked at. I built the blue one years ago, but I did the Z-Tune one, and if I grab it quickly, the Z-Tune body was absolutely perfect on the back. So it's a different mould, it's a different kit, so obviously there's differences in it there. I do want to revisit this. The finish on this is good, it's really good. Somebody's actually saying they want to buy this from me, and I will sell it to them, but I don't know if they're just tire kicking or they actually do want to buy it. But I'm going to rebuild this. I've got the same kit. I've got the Gravity Midnight Purple 3 to do it in, which is a truly stunning colour. And yeah, I want to redo it and see what it looks like redone. But this kit is much better. So if you want to do an R34, you're not bothered whether it's a Z-Tune or a V-Spec, the back end's a lot better on this one. Now the problem with this one is the front end, the bumper where it meets the bonnet, number one on the bonnet of, or the hood if you're American, on the bonnet of the kit, there's 2 sprue locator points you've got to cut off to get it to fit, and then right where this locates under the bonnet, there's 2 more. You've got to cut them off, and it's very, very tricky to do cleanly, so just take your time. It's also crazy how different that looks on camera for me than it does for you. For you, that's a real dark purple. For me, it's a lighter purple blue. It's very strange. I don't know what happens if I turn the light off. Absolutely nothing. What happens if we hit it with a torch? Again, nothing. A bit dusty, she needs a dust. But yeah, it's a totally different colour. This was a Telford. If you were a Telford, you would have seen this on the turntable. But anyway, if you're after an R34, go for the Z-Tune. It's a cleaner kit, in my opinion. And that's that. Let me put this back. And we'll pop back over. So that's where that's at. Very happy with that. That clear coat's beautiful. That is definitely my clear coat of choice from now on. It's so much more reliable. That'll cure for 5 days now. It's been curing for a day already. And then we'll come back and do all the interior, body, chassis and whatever. So I'm going to leave that, probably work on it over the weekend at some point. My main focus at the minute, let me put this out of the way safe. There we go. My main focus at the minute is the Chevelle. So, if you watched the last video, you'll remember we painted this and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gravity Classic Copper, Gravity Clear. It's come out really well. This is still as it was, how it came out the airbrush. Obviously the hood, bonnet is loose. There's a few fingerprints on there, so excuse those. But it's a beautiful colour and it's turned out very well. So this has been cured and I haven't touched it at all. It hasn't been polished or flatted yet or anything. And we're working on part 2 of the video build as we speak. So I have been working on the floor pan, the chassis rail, engine components, and this is what will be in the next part, depending on how much we get done. Everything is primed and ready for paint now, so we need to do an orangey red mix for the engine, I believe. Most of this is a combination of metal work and semi-gloss black. And then with the chassis, I'm going to do the chassis rails in gloss black, I think, and the floor pan in semi-gloss, I think is how I'm going to do it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking this gloss black, so we get a nice contrast against it, because this sits on top of that. And that's where that's at. So we're getting there. A lot of people have asked about the bike build. I'll explain about that when I'm face the camera. And in the meantime, one thing I have been using with this, because there are loads of sprues with this, we've used a few already, is our new sprue part holder from Ultimate, which is proving very, very handy. So as you can see, there is our Ultimate logo at the bottom, and on this you can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 sprues. And as my buddy Al proved the other day, you can hold a giant 1/32 aircraft sprue in there, no problem at all. And it just holds them all neatly out the way. You can do them in order, you can label them, and this is on our site, available for sale, along with, and this is a blatant sales pitch, so bear with me, we have a new decal solution holder as well. So this is part of our modular range now. So it fits in, you can see the clips, so it fits in with our modular stuff. And it's labelled normal, strong, extra strong. You've got a space at the back for wherever you want to put in there. I chose to put cotton buds, water pens, tweezers, a knife, another brush. Yeah, brilliant. It's definitely different to our older one, which is still great, but I prefer this one. Sits at the back and I just bring it out when I need to. And again, over on our site, umpretail.com, you can go and buy them over there. The link's in the description, and amongst all the products I use, we're going to update that today as well. And that's it. That is where we're at. There's a few planned builds, which I'll talk about when I face the camera as well. And that's it. So let's go back to me. So there you go. As you can see, been busy. We've got the Supra done. We've got the Skyline started. And we've done some work on the Chevelle. So that's all good. So the video and the Chevelle is going to carry on. Over the weekend, I don't know where I'm going to take it to, what level, whether we're going to get all the interior done as well. Which I think I would like to do. I think I'd like to get all the chassis, running gear and the interior done for part 2. If it can fit it in. Maybe we'll continue some of the interior on into part 3. Then part 3 we should get it all assembled and finished. Still unsure if I'm going to bare metal foil it. I haven't checked the depth of my 2K. Whether I've still got panel lines or not, I completely forgot, to be honest. But we will check it, and if not, we'll spray them. They'll look just as good sprayed, but I would like to try the bare metal foil. But if not, we'll pick another build, and next time we'll bare metal foil it before 2K, because a lot of people have said it's fine to do that. So we'll do that as well. So there we go. Thanks for watching today. Thanks everyone who sent me messages and everything. Really do appreciate it. And like I said, we do apologise for the delay with UMP, but we are getting there. Hannah's out there now, you can hear the tape gun going wild. We are getting there slowly, but thanks for your patience. It is much appreciated. I'll be back soon with another bench update. We are going to get Warwick in the next one. We'll have an aquarium update because that's doing absolutely phenomenal. We put some new shrimp in there the other day, some red willies. Yeah, we'll hopefully have the Skyline finished and some good progress on that Chevelle as well. And hopefully my Mitsubishi Evo should be started too. So thanks for watching today. As always, check out the Sky Model Facebook page and forum, umpretail.com. We've got some new products out there. I've just shown you my little cutaway. That very handy sprue holder and a new decal solution holder. There's a new tape holder as well for the modular stuff, so go have a look at that. Check out my Paul ISM Facebook page where all my personal modelling work shared. The Live the Bench page for the live show, which is on tonight, fingers crossed. And the Off Air Hangout groups. Come join our Off Air Hangouts. We had new people join recently. Come and join us, you have a great laugh. And of course, sub to the channel, give it a thumbs up, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment down below. I read every single comment. I've got a load to reply to today from the last time. We're a bit behind at the minute, but I do appreciate every comment left. And I'll see you all in the Chevelle build video, and then in the next bench update. Thanks for watching today. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.